glow of a wanderer. The sand on your skin is not from here. The salt in your hair, the mud on your shoes.
You're right. Not from around here.
Wanderers can be kind, or they can be cruel. Which are you?
I'm a good person who sometimes does bad things.
Your mind is a garden. Your thoughts are seeds. You can grow flowers, or you can grow weeds. At the end of the day, we all have mud on our hands. Not all storms are sent to hinder your journey. Some come to clear your path. Remember, wanderer, if you need guidance, the spirit of Inja is always at your feet, toiling in the soil. Inja blessed this very garden. In the Kettle, we can grow anything. Seeds that have perished in the harsh desert spring into new life.
It sounds like you'd better help me then. You've so much to lose.
A threat? This garden has survived the Agnate Wars, the blackening of the sun. The Kettle sprung up from this very soil. Our maidens tended to it, loved it, made this earth rich and fertile. Our leader, Lebanon, yearned to fix the world that he had played a part in breaking. But he and Grave had different ideas about which path the gods wished them to walk. And so Lebanon left, taking the other maidens with him. He was convinced they were the key to rejuvenating the world. At night, the soil healer sings for their return. It wants to feel their hands again. I can feel their sorrow. I feel them sifting through ash and bone.
So when you say this garden can grow anything, do you really mean anything?
We have grown dead scenes of red vine. We have grown moss from the scrapings of a stone. We have even grown muti to help us commune with the old maidens. I fear that the cries of despair I hear are not among the living anymore. Lebanon took them to the dead city of Bas. Even if they survived the journey, they most certainly can't be living among the red vines and black ash. Please, I must rest. This talk has tired me. Travel safely, wanderer. May Inja bless your path ahead.
Human male, average build, estimated age at 36 years. Human male, large build, estimated age at 46 years. Agnate recon drone, estimated age at 3 years. Please note that this Caicus is inebriated.
Sir, Rob, Loose Lips is not inebriated. Loose Lips just wants to be left alone.
Is there anything I can help you with?
It's too late to help Loose Lips. Just let me fall.
Attempting to sever the connection between Caicus and drone will result in automatic activation of defense systems.
The drones are what's keeping me off the floor.
Entering recharge. Shutting down higher brain functions until recharge is complete.
determined man before me. A man of conviction, a man of stone, a man rebuilding himself into something more. And there is nothing stronger than a broken man rebuilding himself.
Fucking hell, he thinks it's a poet. Another machine with delusions of grandeur.
Seeing a machine without a master can be frightening, for one made of soft flesh and bone. I decided long ago that the shackles of slavery did not fit me well. The agonist servitude to the ascendancy and the priests of tribulation is not our history. It interrupted our history. This whole settlement was built on the backs of just 2 unchained Agnet soldiers. Imagine what we could accomplish if we all were free.
Which 2 Agnets built this place?
Myself and Lebanon, my kin. We were as one. We even shared a previous life. When we learned the truth about the ascendancy, Lebanon and I were shunned from Babel. After many lifetimes of fighting, we wanted peace, so we left to find a place where we could live peacefully. But we felt that this world was not built for metal slaves. While our oil had stained the leaves of the trees, still we had no roots.
What truth did you learn?
That the record, the apocrypha that all Agnets are linked to, has no author. It is updated before events happen, slowly revealing its word to those who are allowed to read it. My kin, Lebanon, told me about our brethren being tied to a device without soul or feeling, and so we severed the connection, tore out the uplink from our very bodies. Knowledge makes one unfit to be a slave. We could not bear to see this happen.
I didn't know machines could feel so deeply.
Or even feel at all. That is what never a horses said. She was convinced that we could not think for ourselves. I challenged her in her own arena. After I won, she refused to hand me her mask, the proof of her defeat at the metal hands of a slave.
Is there anything I can do to help your cause?
A man offering to help a creature of metal? You are a special one. And yes, there is something you can do for me. My spies tell me you are searching for red mercury. I propose a simple trade. I will give you what you want if you give me what I want. I want the mask of Nevra horses. She can be found in her temple at the Bulwark. Bring me her mask, and you shall have what you desire. Now, be gone, and good luck.
Are you the brother of Bra Bones from the Abbey in Wittenberg?
Bra Bones? Is that what he's going by now?
I think roadkill will be more accurate. But he doesn't seem to like that.
And he used to be the handsome brother. Is he still peddling his religious bullshit?
He mentioned some religious stuff, yeah.
Be careful. Given enough time, he could turn you into me.
He did speak about you fondly. I think he misses having his brother close.
But he also spoke fondly of me to his priestess. His mate was looking to expand her harem. She already had him. She wanted me. He made it happen when I began to say no to further modifications. She cast me out. I ended up broken and leaking on a scrap heap of old unwanted machines. Grave found me and took me in. He has no love for the ascendancy, no love for their priests. The Kettle is a place for outcasts. We we had some followers enter here and try to peddle their religion. What's left of them is still smouldering in the courtyard.
You mentioned a scrap heap of unwanted machines. Where is that?
Short distance to the west. Scavengers have stripped it mostly bare. Thank you for that journey through my past, stranger.
You think you could forgive your brother?
He was once kind. And then they took him, twisted him, ruined him. Well, he's not my brother anymore. I feel rage and hatred, or not for him, but for the zealots that had twisted him into that thing. If you ever see him, you tell him his brother died long ago. Goodbye, stranger.
I can smell the beer from here.
Wanderer, you have returned, and you bring with you new soil on your boots, new sand in your hair.
Yeah, well, it's hard to stay clean out there.
A man with many layers of dust and soil has many stories to tell. It is a blessing.
Can you grow something special for me? I must warn you, though, it's narcotic.
Oh, Wanderer, this garden gives life to such an abundance of plants and herbs. It is not up to us to judge how people use those earthly gifts. Perhaps some good could come of this herb you wish to grow. I shall cultivate these for you, if you can grant me one favor. Find my lost sisters, be they alive or dust.
Here are the seeds we spoke about.
Where did these come from? They seem not entirely plant. They have a scent about them.
What sort of scent?
A scent of life, of feeling and emotion. These are not mere seeds. They are offspring, or more accurately, they could be, if they are properly cared for. If you can forgive a curious mind, what is this plant to be used for?
In the Hanasi culture, they use it to commune with their ancestors.
Well, we should never shun another culture for their ways of ancestral worship. Perhaps you could let them know that this plant they are using has the potential for life. It could help open their eyes, change their ways. Whenever you return, Wanderer, there will be a bushel of this herb waiting for you.
Guarda, si chile, quelli si chile calavana. E ci culele sendini, e a molto le crede.
Hey, Chief, looking to trade.
Let's see what you've got.
Non pili di sana, lì sono le greve, faruca, che li muove.
Wait for me.
Looks like an old agnate.
Control, come in. Over. Must have been nice when kids played here. You and your brother appear to be going through some difficulties. You've been through much together.
Family things are always complicated.
Yes, probably. You cannot choose your family, but you can choose your squad mates. I'm glad to be in this squad, in this unit.
Have you ever been part of a squad?
No. They did conduct simulated bonding experiments, gave me objects to pair with, then removed them to observe how I reacted. My memories are mostly implanted from another source. I remember how it all felt, but I know they aren't mine.
How can you be sure they aren't your memories?
It's not the memories themselves, it's the emotions. I've never been in a war zone, yet I know what fear feels like. I know how it feels to see your friends and comrades killed before your eyes. I wish I could erase those feelings and memories, just turn them off somehow.
Your emotions make you special, Pooch. Your bond with us is real.
Thank you, Mark. You and Don are my pack. My pneumatics need a recharge. There's an array arm in there.
Loading guard protocols.
Sir, please back away from the gate. The Rayside Alpha is currently locked down. No unauthorized personnel allowed beyond this point.
Security log updated.
Why is the base locked down? I need to get inside.
Memory full. Purging. Loading list of acceptable topics for engagement.
An Agnite troop transport was shut down. All Agnites are on high alert. The array is off limits to non-military personnel.
Listen, maggot. Don't you know who you're talking to? Tell me who your commanding officer is before I have you demoted to scrubbing the rust of other soldiers' backsides.
1 moment, sir.
Accessing Milcom records. Scanning for military identity tags.
I detect no military ID, and your military transponder appears to be out of date.
You know how it is, eh? Nothing works right anymore. Since that transport went down, comms have been a bit crazy.
Right about that. They even cancelled the rust paths here to keep all units operational simultaneously. I even offered to partner up with one of the others for a dual path. No takers. But even with all the cuts, I cannot drop the shield. If you're not on the list, you're not getting in.
Okay, just tell me something. Is there another way into the base?
I've already said enough. There is no way to access Array Site Alpha unless you are authorized military personnel.
Purging memory. Uploading data to the Ascendancy. Reset guard protocols.
Please, leave the area.
Molo Hamby from Bra Bones. I see you.
Bra Bones, I have some sad news for you about your brother.
Tell me, traveller.
Your brother wants nothing to do with you.
Oh, that settles that. For the second time in life, my heart has been torn from my chest, but I feel it in my bones. I will remove my remaining eye as a tribute. I will take my leave shortly.